Welcome everyone to Momentum Gaming League Week 2, the first stream of the season. Week 1 was a bit of an issue, but we're here now, and this is what it's going to be. I'm joined today by Monster here. Monster? Yeah, I'm great, and yourself? Yeah, definitely. Some interesting teams coming up today. We've got our first game being the Boostless team going up against Paradox. Paradox, a new team that we haven't really heard much about before.
Really good teams. I think Nemesis is a really decent team, and last week they had some really close games against them.
Yeah, definitely. So I just want to apologize in advance if there's any technical issues. One of our little admins is away. I believe he's picking up his car, so apologies about that. I'm running two things at once. But yeah, Paradox coming up. Siphon, Zillion, Beetle, and who else was on that team? Zillion, Beetle, Siphon, and Ace Blaze. Both of them, all three of them, kind of new names to the community. We haven't really seen much about them. But
Yeah, and even though they've got new names, they really put Nemesis to the test. And I mean, Nemesis has got a Season 11 Grand Champ, Mr. Noble himself, Nashlo, and Nebula's an up-and-coming team. I think really in contest for a top 5 position. And I mean, if we look at a star player in Paradox, it has to be Siphon. Like I said, he's like, say, he had 10 saves in their entire series. They went down 3-0, but the games they did go down to was 4-3, 5-2, and 5-4. So, really close games, but I think Siphon's really going to push it to the max today and really take it to Hatchlings.
yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I know that Hatchlings have been getting a bit of help from Eugen, I believe, getting a bit of a coaching session in there.
Yeah, well, Eugen is a fantastic player, and getting coaching from a guy obviously who plays high level Rocket League, plays for Deviants, and has a lot more experience in the game. It's good to get advice from a guy like him, and really, hopefully it comes into fruition. But it's going to be a tough one. They've got a tough lineup today against Paradox. Even though we don't know him or know the team, I think it's going to be a really tough one for them today.
Yeah, definitely. And what do you think of the Hatchlings game that's going to be happening today? Two RK teams going up in today's stream.
What's the second game today? It's
The second game will be SWG versus RK.Hatchlings.
SWG versus RK.Hatchlings. Well, yeah, I'm in SWG, so I was proud of my boys. But yeah, tough games, and you gotta. Both teams came in it very prepared, ready to fight, and it was a super exciting game. And I think everybody will enjoy watching that one.
I couldn't agree more. I was there as well. Actually, I remember casting that. You guys did really well that series, and I'm interested to see what the community will think of it.
Yeah, it's the same with Hatchlings as well. Both teams came prepared, and we wanted good results, and I think that's what we got.
Yeah, and then what about Deviants and Meme Team? I know you were casting that one.
Yeah, look, in my opinion, this is the game of the day. IV Deviants versus Meme teams. Both really have top quality players. I mean, I just mentioned Eugen. Eugen didn't play, but he plays in the Deviant side. And just looking at the matchup from these guys, you got Darth on Deviants, but then on the other side, you also have what's his name, Mr. Dragon, who's also popping off. Also, Grand Champ, if I'm not mistaken. Darth also recently got Grand Champ with Venom, and then a solid third from Hamburger on that Deviant side. So, Meme team going up against a really tough team, Deviants, and It was a fantastic series. I casted that one myself, and it was just an entertaining game. And in my opinion, game of the day. You have to watch that game.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And then what do you think about the Clapham Junction game versus Atomic that happened this week?
So the Clapham versus Atomic, yes, Atomic went 3-0, but it was very interesting to see that Atomic almost took a game off of Clapham. There was one game where they went 3-2 and Casper scored two. And interesting enough, even with 10 total saves coming out from the Atomic side, they managed to keep down the pressure. I mean, a total shots of 20 from coming out from Clapham in that entire game, and they managed to save most of them, which means that even though they had so much pressure, they were still able to put in 2 goals. And just being able to almost tie a game and almost, I dare say, take off a game from Clapham is very interesting. And having a team like Clapham in momentum is really awesome. And it's nice to see that some teams are able to put them to the test, if I can say it like that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It was very tough games going up against Clapham being being the best team in the country at the moment. Would have
Yeah.
would have definitely liked to have seen what would have happened there, but it was very interesting games to play. Definitely.
Yeah, look, the pickup of Lion is, we haven't really seen like massively on stream how much better or worse they are without Mother being in that lineup. Obviously, Snowy and CPZ know each other very well, and Lion filling in that role of Mother, we don't know how much different they play or how much they play the way they used to when they were on XD. So, I think the real big test is going to be when they take on Ascendants. That's going to be probably the game of the season to watch, because it's really going to determine whether they've taken a step forward or if they've taken a step back with Lion.
Yeah, definitely can't wait to see what's going to happen with that one. And I remember everyone at last year at LAN was very interested in seeing that Ascendance team going up against XD at the time. And it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens this time around now that they've picked up Lion.
Yeah, no, look, I 100% agree with you. And the Ascendance team is looking, in my opinion, stronger than ever. They look stronger than what they did at LAN. And in online, you're playing in the comfort of your own home, so it's even easier for them online. And same can be said for Clapham Junction. But yeah, I'm super, super excited to see what's going to happen, and I can't wait. When that game happens, it has to be casted. It has to be casted.
Yeah, I think everyone around the country will want to see that game happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so with the first week issues happening, we didn't really have much to go on for a pre-show, but this time around we have a bit of news around. What have you been hearing that's been going on around in the community, eh?
Well, you don't like to see it, obviously, but one thing that did happen during week one was Meme Team had to forfeit against Ascendants, which could have been a really awesome series again. Like I said, Meme Team really, really showing up, and could have been an awesome series against Ascendants. Maybe could have taken 1 or 2 games off of them. It could have been maybe a 3-2, 3-1. But it's really unfortunate that they had to forfeit, apparently due to an emergency. But so you do hate to see that happen, and it would have been a really, really awesome game to watch. However, it does look like the emergency is okay now, since they did play against the Deviants side this week. So they're going to be looking to bounce back strong.
Yeah, definitely. With all the load shedding and everything happening across the country, all those great stories everyone loves to hear about.
Yeah, look, load shedding, we can't do anything about it, eh?
Yeah, it's just like our internet service providers that go down on the day of a match.
Yeah, yeah. So some ISPs are not having fun with this load shedding.
Definitely not. But what about the cable being fixed? Do we have any news on that? I'm pretty sure it's fixed now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think that's been fixed for a long time now. It's been, well, not a long. I say a long time as if it's been a year, but I think it's been a few weeks now where the cable has been 100% fixed. Um, but some people still have been having issues, so they were told by the ISPs, if you still have issues, contact us, because it's abnormal. So if you do have ISP issues, that's not related to load shedding, then yes, you should 100% contact your ISP.
Definitely. But it's great stuff to see that that's all going up again and that everyone's able to get some of that online practice in because, it's a bit rough trying to find those games around in SA.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. And it's awesome to see how, even with load shedding, I mean, we went into stage 4 for this entire week. Even with load shedding, we're able to put up a stream like this, be able to give you guys content and games that have happened during the week and game that is going to happen right now. It's still really nice to see that even with load shedding, South Africa is not backing down.
Definitely. And everyone's still in the community, going strong, getting ready to get into that week's games. And with that, I think we can start getting that lobby up and getting that Paradox versus Boostless game ready for us.
Yeah, and I think with I think if we get that sorted, I can have a quick chat about the Paradox versus RK.Boostless. If we look at who is in the Boostless side, we have got Blitz, Darkachi, and Ryan himself. So we're gonna see how that goes. In my honest opinion, I haven't seen Boostless with that lineup before. Obviously new, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go up against a team of Paradox. It's also going to be interesting to see how Paradox responds to playing against a team like Boosters. I don't think they've played against each other or scrimmed against each other. So they're either going to go all out, guns blazing, or they're going to maybe try some passing plays and give us some good quality Rocket League. But what do you think? What would, if we had to do a bold prediction? What do you think it's going to happen?
Uh, well, with what Paradox put on the scoreboard last week, I think it's going to be a very close game. We may even see a match 5 today, unless I think Paradox could be walking away with this one.
And score? What do you think?
Oh, scores. I definitely think Paradox has the ability to sweep out Boostless, but I think we will be seeing a game 5 knowing Boostless as well. I've played with them a while. Um, they definitely have they definitely have work, and I know that they have great teamwork as well.
All right. Um, with the stream chat, I think all you need to do is make it not for kids.
That might be something.
If I'm correct. But yeah, moving on, I will say my prediction. I didn't expect a game 5 prediction. Well, I don't expect the game 5 to happen here, but I also don't expect an entire sweep. I see the experience coming in from Eugen maybe into the side, and they can be able to adapt and come up to and match the speed of Paradox. And I think with that and with the synergy and being able to pass to each other and things like that and having coaching could give them an advantage. So I'm gonna be bold here, and I'm gonna say that it's gonna be 3-1 to Boostless.
To
And
boost.
I don't know why. I really don't know why I'm saying this, but my something just makes me feel like if Siphon doesn't pop off today, then they're not going to be the same team that they were against a team like Nemesis. Siphon like really popped off that series against Nemesis, and if he is having anything, if he's having a bad day today, then they will. Then I highly doubt that they'll be able to take down Boostless today.
Well, very bold predictions, but a prediction from the gut is one that you can definitely rely on and take down with you.
We'll see about that one.
All right. With that, I think we can pause check at the teams in the lobby and get the first game to you guys now.
I'm excited. If you have any predictions in chat, type in !Boostless or !Paradox in chat. And we'll see how close we are to getting going here. So tell me, what's your thoughts on the autumn season? If we had to make a bold prediction, who do you think is going to be the top 4 teams in this season?
Clapham Junction is definitely going to be a team to look out for. Like, they were the top of the top, but now that they've got Lion on, it's going to be a very different team dynamic, I think. But
Yeah.
with that, we can also look forward to seeing other teams like Ascendants come up. And I definitely think that will be easily taking the top 4 spots. I'm not going to be very bold and make predictions exactly which spot they'll be taking, but I think we can definitely see good teams coming from Ascendants, Clapham Junction, and Meme Team definitely seems like they have great potential with their current lineup, as well as Deviants. Both of those two teams, I think, could definitely lay quite high up on the boards this season. And what do you think will be our top 4 teams for this Momentum season?
So my prediction here is going to be, first is going to be Ascendants. I feel that they've been playing together for a long time. They know each other. The synergy is just going to be insane, and it's just going to overpower Clapham totally. Second is going to be, and funny enough, well, not funny enough, and I don't even think Clapham Junction's going to get second. And this is going to sound very funny, but I think VXP, Salvage Proficiency, is a team we haven't even spoken about. And I think they got knocked out in the semifinals at LAN last VS Gaming season. And I think that SP can take down Clapham Junction. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, Lion is the new man on the block in the team, but I feel that the teams that have been together for a while is going to outshine them. So I think a second place to 100% to Clapham to VXP. And then we've also just want to mention that the first game is going to be live. It's Paradox versus Boostless. And then games 2 and 3 is a VOD of the games that happened throughout this week, casted by myself and Carl himself. So do stay tuned in for that. The second game is going to be SWG Simmering Water Gentlemen versus RK.Hatchlings. And then the third game is the game of the day, in my opinion. It is going to be Meme Team versus IVE Deviants. And yeah.
Definitely games to watch out for. That Meme Team versus Deviants definitely be in the game of the day here. No doubt about that. But I think we're just about ready to get started with our first game here. Just a couple technical issues coming from both teams a little bit maybe. But I think in a couple minutes we can get started.
Yeah, and what's a good South African Rocket League scene without some technical issues? But it happens, and even in the RLCS we do see some technical difficulties. But yeah, just talking about momentum in general, and I want to hear your thoughts on where do you see momentum being in a few years' time? The way we are carrying on. I mean, we filled in 12 teams pretty quickly this season, and I'm super excited to see where momentum is going to be in a year or 2 years from now.
Let's take a couple steps back from here, I think. We're currently focusing on our main goals is just trying to get through to a land spot, trying to see if we can arrange a land this year. And it looks like they're not going to let us talk at all, and we're ready to go with these boys.
Oh, well. Never mind. Let's go.
Paradox versus RK.Boostless match 1. Let's get this started.
Yeah, and we're underway, boys. 5 games. Paradox on the blue side. Orange, we've got RK.Boostless. And it's going to be an interesting one.
A double commit coming out there from Boostless to start off with. Maybe some miscommunication.
Yeah, clear comms will definitely make sure you don't have double commits, but it doesn't look like it was punished very quickly. So, you know, early mistakes coming out from the teams, but we'll see. That should minimize as the game goes on.
Definitely. Zillion Beetle taking this up the wall for his team here, but Ryan will clear it out straight to Siphons. Blitz gets it past Ace and straight into the net. Great speed from that Boostless side to start the game off.
Yeah, Siphon just really giving the ball away there. He would probably like to keep the possession, and Blitz just making sure that it stays on his nose and he gets a threatening shot on goal. And first goal goes to RK.Boostless.
Great speed there from Siphon, getting it fast kickoff straight past Boostless' side. And Zillion will convert that straight away into a goal, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow rotation here coming from the RK.Boostless side. You feel like you should have had one there. But a powerful shot, 102 kilometers an hour from Zillion, straight onto net, and it is 1-1 with 4 minutes left to go.
4 minutes of great Rocket League, hopefully, unless the team crumbles from the get-go. But at the moment, both teams coming on quite strong, it seems.
Yeah, look, it's quite even at the moment. We got some one shot each, and both of them were on target as well. But Siphon, we've seen him win kickoffs twice now, so he's won 2 kickoffs. So I think RK.Boostless is going to have to do something about that kickoff to try and actually win some kickoffs. With that being said, Zillion makes sure he clears it, and a big clear from Siphon, but Blitz just gathers the ball and makes sure he gets possession. Puts it on the inside to Ryan. Ryan gets the touch, but Zillion gets the touch on that ball. And it's a threatening ball, but taken away by Blitz. And now Ryan taking it up on the wall.
Some great plays coming out from this Paradox side. They seem to know where each other are, and they're not panicking at all in this nets. As I say that, there's a double commit.
Yeah, look, a bit of a panic on the net there, but they made sure that they got that out nice and clear.
Siphon trying to look for control, but Blitz will stop that from happening. Darky touch, he sends it to center. Ryan there to receive it, but Siphon will make the touch first. Ryan underneath it. Pops it in the air for Dark. Dark misses the touch, but so does Ace Blaze, and Blitz will be there to try and pump that to nets. Some interesting rotations coming out from the Boostler side there. Both members stuck in that corner, but it works out somehow, and they convert a goal off it.
Yeah, Siphon just went for the corner boost. Didn't find any boost there, actually, and that left Ace Blaze in a really difficult position there, just over his head, and the net was wide open, and it is 2-1 for RK.Boostless right now with 2 minutes and 30 to go.
Halfway through the first game, and Boostless coming up tops in the beginning.
For now, well, I say that, Ryan Senpai puts in the second goal for himself, and it is 3-1 now, straight after the kickoff, and it looks like Paradox is crumbling a little bit here.
Definitely, Blitz getting a great bump on that Nets player there, making sure that his teammate Ryan can just convert that easily with no worries at all.
A double commit on the kickoff there. I'm sure Eugen will have some words to say about that one. But, yeah, wasn't punished. And I must say, Siphon has been pretty quiet this game. He doesn't have 100 points just yet. Only one shot on target, but nothing to come off of it. And as we have Ryan putting it over one, but a big clear from Ace Blaze, and he might follow it up. No, Darkachi on the new car. actually gets the ball through, but nothing coming from that.
That new car looking very clean and, as you've said, very new. Siphon getting a demo, passing the ball to Sensor, but none of his teammates are there to convert it. Zillion tries, but Ryan will clear it.
There's a good demo coming out from Siphon. I like the thinking. Getting rid of the defender. The RK.Boostless team, they're defending... Well, they have defensive rotations, and the only way to get rid of that extra player is to actually demo him. So I like the play coming out from Siphon. Would have been nice to see if there could have been a goal from that one.
Paradox seem to be struggling a bit with this early game. Maybe a couple nerves coming into play here, being their first time on stream, and their first time on stream, as I said. Oh, Blitzen almost getting a great goal there, making me eat my words really quickly, and Blitzen will bring it down from the top.
Yeah, look, Blitz just living up to his name, being really, really quick. He picks up the corner boost as well, so he actually managed to be able to carry on with this ball and actually put it in the back of the net. And it is 4-1, and with that being said, you know, it's a minute still left, but it's hard to see Boostless giving this one away with the amount of pressure that they're putting on.
Definitely, game one looking pretty cut and clean so far from the Boostless side here. Ace just trying to get a touch there. Maybe not the wisest decision at the time.
Blitz is really threatening on offense, but a fantastic block there coming out from Zillion. And yeah, it's not like, in my opinion, it's not like Paradox is playing bad. They give the ball away on offense, and they haven't had too much threatening shots on target. Even though they've got 5, they've only managed to put away 1. The defense has just been fantastic from RK.Boostless.
Definitely, Paradox looking like they're struggling a bit, maybe on the comm side of things, as we've been seeing a couple double commits, and the Nets looking a bit messy on their side at the moment. Game 1 will go to Boostless as soon as this ball drops, but Game 2, hopefully Paradox can put on some works.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they respond after that Game 1. Might be some nerves knowing that they're on stream. I don't know if these guys have played knowing that their games are being streamed before. You know, that can obviously... I think that's a major factor for both of these teams, but at the moment, it looks like Paradox is playing very nervous. Like, it doesn't look like they've got that speed and that aggression that's necessary to almost beat a team like Nemesis.
Definitely, we would like to see some more plays coming from Paradox side here. We want to see them with some more control, but we cannot look past the fact that Boostless has been putting on an amazing game. Their offensive pressure from them has just been non-stop, and Blitz just doing the work on that offense.
Yeah, no, I agree. And with Ryan beating out players, I mean, there's plenty of time when the ball's in the air and he's just getting to the ball first. He's a monster in the air at the moment, and he's much faster than majority of these players right now.
Game 2 about to get underway here. Hopefully we can see a bit more excitement coming out from Paradox, maybe a bit better comms from them as well.
Yeah, I agree. Comms looks like it has been an issue. The defense has been a bit sloppy from them, and I think it is something that they might work on in this game. Zillion with 0 boost picks up the hundies, but couldn't do anything on the offense there. Siphon putting the ball up. Blitz in the corner to no one.
Blitz looking for a bit of the demo there, but manages to pick up Paradox's boost. But Zillion will move this forward, and it's going Sensor. Can Ace get up inside him? He can't.
Yeah, Ace will feel like he should really put those in the net. He should have been ready for that one. But, you know, good offense so far from Paradox in the first 30 seconds of the game. And that's what we want to see.
Don't think the ball has left the half until now. Moving into Paradox's side, what can Darky touch do? He gets it Sensor, but Zillion will get a great clear to Siphon. Blitz missing the ball.
Yeah, Ace plays. If he could have taken control of that ball, it might have been a goal. But with a minute down the clock, we still do not have a goal. Darkachi? Blitz actually trying to put the ball inside, but Darkachi, nice and patient, make sure that he keeps possession of the ball. And now Ryan putting the ball up onto the wall. Siphon to it quickly, pinches it in the middle, but no one there to receive it.
Very
Ace Blade.
speedy pinch coming from Ryan there. Siphon there, my bad. But Darky touches up in the air. He sends down a bouncer. Almost making it to the nets, but Ryan will slot that in.
Yeah, look, a bouncer for the boys always confuses everyone. It's too high for Siphon to go. Ace Blaze, I think somebody tried to bump him, so he had to flip out of it. And Ryan, with a good placement on the top right, making sure that he hits it where there is no defender. And we have the first goal to RK.Boostless. And yeah, wow. Did not see this coming.
Scoring opportunity there from Paradox, but Darky Touchy will deal with it and send it straight down to Paradox's side. But Siphon turns on a quick, sending it straight back. Ball's floating around here. Siphon up to it on the crossbar. Ace really should have put that one in.
Yeah, and that's the second time that Siphon has beaten at least 2 defenders, and Ace hasn't been able to put it in the back of the net.
Ryan missing his touch there, confusing Siphon off the ball. But Siphon will threaten the nets.
It's a really good save coming out there from Blitz as well. It was to his right. He expected the ball to come to his left, but he managed to readjust his car and actually get that ball out. Nice and up quickly there from Ace, putting the ball forward. Blitz is caught with 0 boost, and Siphon actually puts it up. Is anyone on that ball? No.
Zillion puts it on net. Darky Touchy with the save.
Darkachi, no! Wow. You almost feel like that's sad. Really good save coming out from Darkachi, but Ace Blaze finally following up his shot and putting it in the back of the net. And it is 1-1 with 2.5 to go.
A great touch coming in there from Dark, but an even greater touch coming in from Ace, confusing the entire booster side.
Yeah, it's nice to see that he finally put one away. It's probably going to calm some nerves for him. It looks like he's still playing a bit with nerves, and I think that first goal might change things. We have a double demo coming out, so we have a momentarily 2v2, but nothing coming from that. A miss from Zillion and from Ace, but Siphon going, clearing the ball for them, saving his team. And wow, yeah, that's a tough one. That's really, really tough.
Siphon coming in as the savior of his team, but it's not enough. Ryan will slot it in just underneath that crossbar.
Yeah, Ryan really showing that he's got the ability to place the ball where he wants to in the net. Putting it nice and high. Both players were down, so he knew that if he gets it in there quick enough, they won't be able to save that. He could have easily hit that down, not control the ball, and it would have been a pretty easy save, but he shows that he's got the ability to put the ball where he wants to.
Ryan definitely been making movements for his team since the first game, and now again waiting for a pass from Dark, but nothing comes of it. Zillion Beetle threatening a pass, but Ryan deals with that one.
Bit of an awkward touch here in the corner. Ace actually controlling the ball, gets the pass to the inside, but Blitz is blitz on that ball, and he makes sure that that ball is cleared. Puts it on the inside. No one's there to receive it, but Zillion just making sure that it is cut off in the midfield. And a bit of a fakes coming out, draws in Blitz, but
what?
Interesting dunk, but fantastic nonetheless. Siphon puts it on the backboard, tries to go for the double tap, just couldn't get to that. Ace Blaze gets beaten by Blitz, and we have a pinch coming out here from Zillion, keeping the ball in their half. And the speed has increased from Paradox, but they're still not able to put it in the back of the net.
2-1. Paradox needs 1 goal in order to send this game into overtime at least. Will they be able to get this in 30 seconds? The ball has definitely been threatening on RK.Boostless' side now.
We have a miss.
Missing the catch on the ball there.
Yeah. Ace plays controlling the ball, looking for a good 50. We need to see a Paradox play on that ball. They've only got 14 seconds left. They need to push. They need to try and get this goal. But it's just a bit slow. Ace trying to get the dunk. Darkachi gets it out, and that's most likely the game, unless we see a big clear coming out. But Ryan putting the ball in the net, cleared by Ace. And that's going to be game 2, going the way of RK.Boostless. And it is 2-0.
Definitely going to be a very tough game for Paradox. They need to they need this last game if they want to send this into a game 4 or 5 even.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. Even though I predicted RK going, you know, what's it, 3-2, 3-1? Yeah, I said 3-1. I did not expect us to be in a 2-0 position right now to RK.Boostless. I expected at least 1 or 2 games coming out from Paradox and RK.Boostless responding to that. But they are just absolutely setting the pace for this game, and it's fantastic to watch. Did not expect this.
Boostless going up against my predictions as well here. Me hoping for at least a game 5 from Paradox, but Paradox has not been performing as well as I was hoping. Siphon on the bottom of this leaderboard. Been working for his team, but I don't know what's been happening. He has been missing a lot of touches. Nothing going the way that they wanted to.
Yeah, towards the end of game 2, he started playing a lot faster, going up in the air, actually trusting that his team will be able to save, clear the ball, get decent 50s, and if he misses the ball in the air, he knows that his teammates can follow it up for him. So hopefully that comes over more into this one, and we can actually see them scoring first. But it's going to be interesting to see. Another double commit on the kickoffs, though. Boostless like to commit 2 on the kickoff. Don't really know how that works for them, but at the moment, they have possession of the ball.
It hasn't come back to bite them just yet, and if it's not broken, don't fix it, they say.
Yeah, I agree, but against a team like Ascendance, they will get punished for it, 100%.
Well,
it has to happen.
We'll definitely make sure that we're there to watch that one.
All right, as we see the start of the third game, lots of possession coming out from the Paradox team, playing it a bit more in the air, but nothing coming from it just yet. And it's a 1v1 situation for a little bit. Ace missing the ball, and Ryan actually puts it in the net. And we have the first goal coming to the RK.Boostless side. I don't know what happened here. Maybe Ace was left with not a lot of boost, but flying straight first, just missing that ball. And I 100% think it's just nerves popping in here.
Definitely. I definitely also think that Boostless has a lot more hours in the game as a team. You know, South African Rocket League comes down a lot to how many hours you've put in. There's not that much of a skill pool to pull from. But Boostless definitely seems to have the much better mechanics here and a lot more steeled nerves.
Yeah. I agree with you. You know, having a solid guy like Ryan being able to put the ball where he wants to, blitz really quick in the air, with good boost management as well. You see him picking up boost quite a lot, gets the steals as well. I think it's more than just you know, the mechanics. I think Boostless is also able to steal the boost from the side of Paradox, and they actually can't do anything without boost. Siphon trying to get a demo there. Again, I like the demo play coming out, but they actually need to try and get the demo as Ryan puts the second one in the net. A great pass coming. I really don't actually know what happened in this corner. Dokachi getting a nice and decent pass. The pinch actually inside. Don't know how calculated that was, but Ryan is 100% looking for that hat trick and for the golden striker, I think, at the end of the season. I'm calling it the golden striker. I don't know if Momentum calls it golden striker, but I'm calling it golden striker.
Golden striker, best striker, they all mean the same thing.
Exactly.
Ryan taking control of the ball here, but Ace is underneath it. But double commit coming from Ace and Zillion here. Paradox needs to work on their ability to trust their teammates, and it doesn't seem like they really understand where each other is going to be and what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, and Siphon will be quite annoyed with that play that he just made right now. He was in a 1v1 situation. He had a lot of time to actually control the ball, yet he hit the ball to the right of the net and actually not able to put a threatening shot on target. And if we look at the amount of shots, there's 0 shots. For 2.5 games, there's been 0 shots from the side of Paradox, where versus the 4 shots coming out from Boostless.
Paradox have 2 minutes left to score 2 goals to send this game to at least an overtime and work their way to a game 4, but at the moment, that dream seems to be too far-fetched, but Ace getting a great dribble there and beating out Dark.
Blitz almost putting it in himself, but Zillion actually had really good patience, knowing that Blitz doesn't have a lot of boost. Puts it on the inside. Blaze, what a save coming out from Darkachi. That was just fantastic. I don't know what Paradox could have done more. It was a fantastic pass inside. Just a great save coming out from Darkachi. And now we've got the counter attack. All three players of Paradox in the net, trying to get the ball out, and it is cleared finally by the Paradox side. But with a minute and a half to go, they need to score at least 2 goals to try and get into overtime. Like Carl has mentioned, we see a flick coming out here from Darkachi, but it is cleared by Siphon. And now a miss coming out from Ace, and you need that counterattack, especially if you need the 2 goals.
A minute left. Paradox's dreams seem to be fading out here. They need to move on this position now. They have a minute to score 2 goals. I don't know how likely that is, but at this point in time, it seems like Ryan will just be getting that third. Great save from Siphon there. Ace turning on it quick.
Yeah. No, I don't see it happening with the mojo that's happening on the Paradox side today. I don't see them scoring 2 goals. You said, I hope I'm wrong, but just too many misses coming out from them, and it really sets the team back. It leaves a gap in the rotation, and it just slows down something like a counter attack. As I say that, a threatening shot on net from Ace Blaze, but saved by Ryan. Darkachi trying to actually score one himself. Ryan in the net, and he gets his hat trick. 3 goals coming out from Ryan. 3 shots, 3 goals. Absolute fantastic placement. Like I said, this man knows how to place the ball. And 108 kilometers an hour shot. Great pass from Blitz in the corner as well. And that is 3-0. That's going to be the series 3-0, in my opinion, to RK.Boostless. Did not see that. Ryan just putting it in, rubbing it in their face, making this game 4-0.
Ryan definitely working with some great speed here today, knowing exactly where to put that ball in and where to put the ball. Will definitely put that last nail in Paradox's coffin, and this will be the end of the first game for today's stream.
Yeah, wow. I did not see that coming. Looking at the stats against a team like Nemesis, I expected a fantastic offense from Paradox, yet it was really not fantastic today. And I think they know that. I think they're a team that knows with how well they went against Nemesis. I don't think they would be very proud of the way they went on today.
Yeah, definitely. They can definitely look to go back into training and look into some more team practices, I think. Need to definitely work on some things there from Nemesis, but well done to... Not from Nemesis, from Paradox, but Boostless put on the absolute amazing amount of pressure, and the saves that were coming from them as well were just brilliant. Greatly played by Boostless, and well done to them.
Yeah, and look, you can say that there was a lot that Paradox could have worked on, but I gotta give it to Boostless. They played fantastic. They had great defense. There were some good shots on net that they had to get rid of, and fantastic speed. I mean, Darkachi coming out with some fantastic saves today. We saw that, and it was just fantastic to watch. And then just the offense, Blitz and Ryan, just really showing what they're made of. Blitz with the speed, beating 1 or 2 players. It's the same with Ryan. It's either Ryan beating 2 players and Blitz puts it in, or it's Blitz beating 2 players and then Ryan puts it in where he needs to put it. And it was just fantastic offense. A bit too quick for the defense of Paradox, but yeah, 3-0 to Boostless. Well played, and we've got even more exciting Rocket League coming your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm super, super excited.
Yeah, with this VODs being recorded for the first time, it's going to be interesting to see how well they work or do not work. So, with that being said, our first game on VOD being SWG Vs RK.Hatchlings. Let's just hope this goes well, is all I can really say.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. What a game one. Super excited for the VODs coming up, guys. You guys are going to enjoy it. Don't go away for game of the day. That is going to be Deviants versus Meme Team. You do not want to miss that, guys.
And we're in. Welcome to week 2 of Momentum League Gaming. Momentum Gaming League, my bad. That took a bit longer than expected, but we can finally get ready and get started on this game. Simmering Water Gemmen versus RK.Hatchlings. This time around for the momentum side of things in South Africa. Warpig taking the kickoff. Chase bangs it on the backboard. I'll be there for a double tap, misses it. Monster taking his time. Makes an interesting touch on the ball. Will anyone get it? No! Monster scores the first goal. Great shot from him. Just a bit of mechanical issues there from the hashing side. Doc almost getting there. Just not able to make the touch. RSKX has a very unique kickoff in the scene. A lot of players get confused by it. Monster with the mistouch this time, and Hatchlings will score the second goal. Definitely not the kind of thing you would expect from Monster. Not touching the ball there. Looked like he was just trying to get the right angle for a boom, but just not able to touch it at all. And Warpig will score the second goal of the series. Ball stops dead. Chase tries moving out, but Skexus wins the challenge. Albi's right underneath it. Touches to the wall. Warpig moving up the field. Warpig getting a demo on Albi there, clearing the nets. Doc getting it over Chase. Monster challenging, but Skexus is there to block the challenge. Warpig bangs it against the wall. Skexus up high. Warpig waiting to see what Monster will do. Warpig and Doc have a double commit there, and that won't end well. Monster unable to make touch. Skexus keeps it in the blue half. Simmering Water Gentleman under a lot of pressure from RK.Hatchlings at the moment. But with that clear, it changes everything. No one there to capitalize on that. Monster missing the touch. Doc gets it over Chase. Skexus unable to... Warpig, great challenge, keeping it in Simmering Water Gentleman's half. Chase gets a touch on it though. Doc will take control. Tribe moves it upfield and Skexus makes a great challenge. Warpig making a challenge there, keeping it in Simmering Water's half. Hatchlings have been putting on a great amount of pressure this game. Don't think Simmering Water Gentlemen were prepared for it. And the pinch blocked by Doc. What a protective move there. Great job by him. Warpig moves to take control. Monster beats him to it though. I'll be there to make the shot. Doc saves it. Pinched out to the side. Up on the backboard. Scoring opportunity here for Simmering Water Gentleman, but Doc makes the save. Monster hammering it on the backboard. Warpig with the mistouch. Skexus moves it forward though. Albi's there to greet us. Warpig with the save this time. Hits it out to the corner. A little bump from Skexus and Warpig there, but Skexus is just in the right position to receive that ball. Albi putting on the backboard. Looking for that double tap. Doesn't make it. Skexus with the save. Hammers it right into the corner there. Doc saves the ball, but leaves it floating right in front of their net, and Chase is there to finish it off. Doc, just an unfortunate touch there. Monster missing the ball, and Chase there to finish it off. Such a close play from Docs. Very clean. RK.Hatchling is putting on a very good show so far. Definitely a lot of offensive pressure coming up from them. Not something that we saw from them last time in RMGZ. Ball's floating around RK.Hatchling's half. Chase doesn't get the flick. Monster takes up the wall. Monster trying to get a pass off to someone. Kind of floats around center, but gets another touch. Warpig will shoot it up. I'll be in the air to receive it quickly. Monster there for the redirect. Doesn't make it though. Doc gets it around Chase. Not able to find the contact that he wants on the wall. Warpig not able to make that touch either. And it will go straight in. Chase flicks it over Skexus there, and Skexus just not able to make the touch that he needs to. Great little flick there by Chase. Able to beat out the defense there. Nice movement, nice control. Chase on kickoff. Gets a past Skexus. It's floating around dangerously in RK.Hatchlings half. Monster will get it past the two defenders and straight in. Warpig just not getting that touch in the air that he wanted. Great speed out by Monster there to beat out both Doc and Warpig. With a minute and 50 seconds left to go, Hatchlings definitely have time to move this around, but they're going to have to move fast, and they're going to have to defend this, which they do well. Doc getting a savior medal. Warpig out of boost, just trying to get it past the team. He gets a past Chase on the board there. Skexus makes a great touch, but Chase will keep it in play. Chase booming it to the center. Monster's there for the shot and goes straight in. 5-1. What looked like a possibility of turning around has seemed to get smaller and smaller. That light fading out. The chances for Hatchlings to turn this around is dimming out. They have to make a move now. They have to make the play now. Double commits from Hatchlings side there. Also gets to center. No one's there to receive it, and Hatchlings don't make a touch on the ball either. Chase bangs it up in the air. Albie doesn't get the touch. Skexus will move it directly into the Simmering War Gem in his half. Albie looking for the pass to Chase. Chase getting it over Doc. Chase going for another shot. Doesn't make connection with the net, but does make connection with the backboard. Albie fakes out one. Gets a pass two. It's up to Monster now, and Monster air dribbles it straight over the last defender. Great play there by the Simmering War Gentleman. Great control there, faking out the one, getting it past the second, and Monster just right there to take control of it. Back to the kickoff now. Albie up on the wall, gets it backboard. Is someone there to redirect? Albie goes up for it himself, doesn't make the touch though. And Chase is there for another shot. Monster there. Doesn't find the back of the net though. Skexus is trying to take control of this. A bit awkward in this net. Chase will be there to sweep it up. And we've got a 7-1 game now. Brazil inbound. Great bump there by Skexus. Just not able to take control of the ball quite like he wanted. And Warpig not able to make the save. Simmering Water Gentleman dominating this game from a rocky start to an absolutely monstrous offense. Simmering Water Gentlemen have definitely turned up the heat. Chase there for an air dribble. Bangs up in the backboard. Monster there for another touch. Doesn't make a connection though. Doc tries to get it past Monster. Doesn't quite get it. Skexus there to receive it though. Keeping it inside the Simmering Water Gentleman's half. Directly up to Monster from Chase. Just not able to make the touch. Albie fakes out another one. Albie just being mean to RK.Hatchlings now. All the fakes in the world coming from Albie here. And it's paying off for them. 8-1 to Simmering Water Gentleman. Great flick from Albie as well onto the backboard there, and Chase there to clean it up. Eight 1, 17 seconds left. Simmering Water Gentleman have officially closed the series out. No chance of Hatchlings coming back from this, but are they able to show a sign of life? Are they able to get that momentum turned around for them and get one goal just to close out the series? Warpig there to make the save. Ball's up high. Chase goes for the shot. Doc puts it straight down and ends the game 1. Simmering Water Gentlemen take it very cleanly. 8-1 lead. Now, will RK.Hatchlings be able to score another early goal here against Submarine Water Gentlemen, or will the Submarine Water Gentlemen put on as much offensive pressure as they were in the first game? Warpick getting a bump on Chase, making sure he doesn't get contact with the ball, but Albi's there to slow down any progression they would have. Doc makes a touch. 50 there from Doc. Skexus another 50, but Monster will put it on nets. Warpig clears it straight out though. Albi there. Moves it up forward. Skexus to receive the pass, but Chase is on him. Good 50 there by Chase, keeping it in Hatchlings half. Monster's up in the air. Does he get the shot? Yes, he does, but it's just wide actually. Chase there to try and correct the mistakes. Doc will move it away from his net, keep it out of the danger half. Trying to move it up himself now, but Monster will send it straight back on. Skexus makes a save. Chase is up in the air. Off to Monster. Monster doesn't go up for it though. Chase misses it. Doc moving it up the field for the Submarine Water Gentleman. Chase getting a back pass there to Monster. Monster probably not quite expecting it, but Monster will move it forward now. Warpig getting damaged. Skexus is there to make the save though easily, and Doc is sitting in the net, but he's gone. Monster makes the save though, not able to see through the smoke screen of the demolition, but he's there to correct that mistake by putting it in himself. Off a great pass by Albi straight into center. Monster there up quick, gets past Warpig, who just isn't up in time. One goal to Submarine Water Gentlemen, 3:45 on the clock. RK.Hatchlings put on a much greater show this time with that third teammate than what we saw in RMGZ. Albi bullying the net here. Warpig being kicked out, but his team isn't able to capitalize on any of those bump plays. Skexus gets a great 50. Albi's up though. He gets it past Albi, and Chase will just slow down the play. Warpig's there to receive the ball. Doesn't make contact though. Skexus there. Warpig getting in the way of his own teammates clear. Ball coming around center. Doc makes the save. Warpig getting it clear of his own nature, but Chase is there to move it. Doc up in the air. Beats out Albi. Monster's up, but doesn't make contact. Chase is back though, protecting that net from any hatchling defense, or offense should I say. Skexus is getting a demolition on Chase there. Doc passing down center. Warpig gets a great demolition on defense there. Ball floating around Hatchlings half though. Chase off the backboard. Albi's there. Skexus makes the save. Chase getting a great touch there to his own backboard. Now a great pass to his teammate Monster, who isn't able to get the shot in. Albi going for a little bit of a sneaky shot there. Skexus is there. Monster's not close to net, but makes a challenge on the ball. Both Warpig and Doc not able to make contact with that ball. Ball goes flying to center. Albi just barely misses that. Ball's back flying center. Monster's up. He makes the touch that he needs to make, but Warpig will be there to stop that. Chase getting back down to center. Shot on net, but Skexus with the savior medal. 3 saves for him this game alone. And Monster will fake out the defense then. Albi will score that. Chase playing a very vital role in passing plays this evening. Everything has been a pass from Chase so far. Albi scores that off Monster's touch, but Chase has just been putting these balls center for his teammates time and time again, making RK.Hatchlings just stress more and more. 2-1 to Submarine Water Gentlemen. Chase getting a great challenge there as well. Monster will get a touch. Skexus not able to make contact with it. Warpig gets a decent flick, but Albi will be there to stop it and keep it in Hatchlings half. Doc trying to move the ball up. Monster will put it back in Hatchlings half. Skexus with a great clear. Albi up, but doesn't get the touch. Skexus there to make another one. Just doesn't get it though. Monster over Warpig, but Doc will send it straight back into the Submarine Water Gentleman's half. Chase moving in upfield, looking for another opportunity. Pass to his teammates, gets a pinch off the sidewall, but Warpig will deal with it. Skexus putting it off danger. Warpig going to try buy some time for his team. Skexus clears it out to the corner. Doesn't get a challenge on that. Chase moving it up center again for another pass, but no one's there to receive it from him. Picks up full boost as well. The boost game being mostly dominated by SWG this evening. You can see Warpig's on the hunt for boost here. Goes for boost, but doesn't get the touch he needs on the ball when he needs to. Albi. Doc cuts that play off. Warpig doesn't make a touch, but it's wide of the nets. Chase passing off to Monster. Monster looking for the sensor pass to Albi, but Doc will deal with it. Double commit from Hatchlings though. Warpig still in nets. Warpig with a good clear. Skexus with a good clear, my bad. Warpig still in net. Not in net anymore. Monster clears out net, but it will be Chase who cleans up the play there. Great demolition, great play from SWG there. Monster cleaning up net for Albi. Albi puts a backboard for Chase. The entire Hatchlings net is not anywhere to be seen. Doc picks it up off kickoff. Not working with much boost though. Up off the backboard. Albi puts it high again. Doc has 23 boost to work with. Not enough to get high enough for that ball. No one from SWG pushing just yet, but Monster will pick it up now. Puts it on the backboard and Albi's there to score it. Albi being a very key scorer in this game. Two seconds left. SWG will take game 2 in a clean 4-0 style. Moving on to the third and possibly final game, unless Hatchlings can bring this around. They've been putting on a very impressive show. 3 saves from Skexus, 2 from Warpig. Very good offensive opportunities from them as well. They're definitely putting on some pressure for this evening, and it's very good to see this team put on a lot more effort and a lot more struggles when they have their full team. Let's get into game 3. Game number 3, getting ready to get underway here. SWG could take this in a full sweep unless RK.Hatchlings put on those stops here and stop them from progressing any more into their field. Skexus gets a great 50 there with Chase, booming it all the way out into SWG's half. I'll be trying to advance the play. Warpig missing the touch, but Skexus will be able to deal with that shot from Albi. Monster puts on the backboard, looking for the double touch. Over Chase there. Albi is the last man back. Puts it out to the side corner. Controlling this ball well, but Doc gets a great challenge off that. Chase there to clear it though. Monster there to receive the pass as well. Trying to flick it over Skexus, but Skexus will be there to stop it, and Warpig will be there to clear it. Doc there to make a challenge. Albi getting a second touch. Probably not the one that he wanted, doing it a bit too hard over the net there. Warpig makes the save. Great passing plays here from SWG this evening. They really have been passing to their teammates cleanly and efficiently throughout this entire series. Warpig makes sure that pass gets cut off from Monster, but Albi bumps out of nets. Doc there. Doc getting a save. Skexus is probably being the one bumped out of net there. Double commit from RK.Hatchlings, but it works in their favor as Skexus is there to get a 50. Doc up in the air, no boost to work with, and Chase will be there to recover that ball. Put it right back onto Hatchlings' net, but doesn't get the angle that he's looking for. Warpig not able to get the half flip and not able to get it in time. Albi scores the first goal. Can definitely see that Hatchlings are not as mechanically skilled as SWG are. A lot closer games than what I was even expecting, to be honest. That second game was very close, and the pressure from RK.Hatchlings is quite impressive this evening. Their defense seems a lot more solid than what it was. First game may have just been a couple first game jitters, but now they're just putting on the works, as SWG have only scored 1 with only 3 minutes left. SWG, but they have been able to find all the passing plays. And Skexus dealing with that shot. Oh, Doc not able to make the touch in time, and Albi will score the second goal. Off a great touch into the corner there, finding just the right angle to put it into the nets. Three minutes so far, and SWG have shut out RK.Hatchlings ever since that first goal was scored. Albi keeps the ball in the center. Monster moves it up. Albi taking control. Monster waiting for a pass that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, Skex is getting in the way there. Chase getting a good touch there, but Warpig getting a better one. Doc with the bouncer, but not able to bounce all the way in, or almost had that goal there. Chase ready to make the shot. Doc won't be able to get in time as Chase just squeezes it under that crossbar. Great shot by Chase, great mechanical movement, great speed from him. Just putting it underneath that crossbar. Slotting it in like a vending machine. Great stuff to see from SWG. And that bouncer almost going in for RK.Hatchlings, almost opening up at least a little bit of a scoring opportunity. Halfway through the third game, 3 goals to SWG. Monster possibly trying to fake someone else, but Doc's up to deal with it. Albi gets it over 1. Warpig making the 50 there. Albi getting a demo on Doc. Most of SWG in RK.Hatchlings half, but Monster will be able to get a pass back to Albi, and Albi will move into center, looking for Monster who's underneath him. Doesn't get the touch, unfortunately, but Chase will be there to pick it up. Brooms it off to the corner, there for the second touch, but doesn't get it. Warpig gets a good clear, buying his team some time. Monster will send him straight back though. Skix up for the ball. Warpig working on 0 boost as he has been for most of the evening. Doc clears the ball to the side. Chase puts it up. Monster looking for the center touch. Albi's up. Skexus gets a 50 with him and moves it towards the SWG half. Moves it forward even more. Chase looking to control the ball, but passes off to Monster instead. Monster getting an interesting touch there to the center. Not able to make it to Chase though, and Doc will intercept it. Skexus up for the ball. Gets it off the backboard, but not able to find anyone before Monster's able to clear it. Skexus demos Albi. Warpig makes a save, the 50, and wins the 50s, pushing all the way back into SWG's half. Chase looking for control of this ball, looking to pass center for Albi. Albi moves it forward onto the backboard. Chase getting grounded by Albi there off a touch. Ball moving all the way to SWG's half. Chase looking to fake out some opposition, get a 50 off it. Albi moves it up towards Chase, but Chase isn't able to get that touch. Doc bumps Albi for a slower rotation. Skexus moves up in the air, gets it off. Moves it to the corner, but Albi's there to control that and move it straight back into RK.Hatchlings half. Doc controlling this ball well. Chase will take control from him though. Looking to cut it straight into the net, but Skexus will deal with it. Great communication there from RK.Hatchlings. One person obviously calling for that. No double commits from him there. Skexus up in the air, moves it forward to SWG's half. But this will be SWG's series. They take a clean sweep on RK.Hatchlings. RK.Hatchlings definitely showing much more promise this evening's game. And a great game it was. GG's all round. And that will be your second week momentum game from SWG, who take the win. GG's all round, and this is Carl, signing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 2 matches of Momentum Gaming League. Today we have IVE Deviants taking on the Meme team, and it is going to be a cracker of a match. Both teams really full of talent and absolutely amazing mechanical ability, and it's just going to be a massive, massive one. You are joined by none other than It's Me Monster, me and myself, nobody else. And welcome, guys. Hope you guys are going to have a fantastic time watching this game. It is going to be absolutely insane. We have got some of, well, I know we've got grand champs here. We've got previous really good teams here like VP. I think they were Serpents from Bread. And it's just, and we've got a hard grinding team here, Hamburger, Venom, and Biscuit. No, wait, who's it? Who's the next person? Looks like we're waiting. Is it Bread? No, I'm thinking about the IVE team here, but looks like we've got Venom, Darth, and Hamburger, and we've seen what Darth can do. He's also recently joined the Rank X as well as Venom, and they've obviously been thriving in that perspective with the with everything like that. So yeah, I think this is going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be interesting to see. Meme team, fairly recent, fairly new, and they are also going to it's going to be interesting to see what they can pull up. Mr. Dragon, really good mechanical ability, but it looks like they have none other than Biscuit Galaxy joining them. So it is 100%, as far as I know, their sub, so not their best lineup that we've got here. So it's going to be interesting to see if Deviants can take the game off of them. But we can see the kickoff going IVE Deviants' way. Biscuit on the backboard. He actually misses the ball. Darth just taking control of the ball. Looks for the dribble, but quickly shut down by Dragon. And he gets a dunk on it. But Venom has got a bit of space. He misses the ball, however, and puts Ham in a tough spot. But Darth saves him out. Looks like we got a bit of a messy start here, but it's warm out. Both teams feeling each other. And Ham takes the shot. Bread not on the back post. And he actually could not save that ball. And it's the first one for Deviants on the board. 102 kilometers an hour into the back left. And that will definitely make Deviants feel a bit more relaxed. And now 4:30 seconds on the clock. And we'll see how Meme Team responds to this. Biscuit Galaxy takes the shot. Ham tries to save, but Biscuit Galaxy puts it into the corner. This was just a bit too far, I think, for Ham. Darth getting a touch to the inside. I don't think that's exactly what he wanted, but Biscuit Galaxy puts it in. And it's 1-1 after 8 seconds. Dragon quickly onto that one. Kickoff going the way in favor of Meme Team. Biscuit Galaxy with a tough touch. Puts it off to the side. Hamburger trying something. However, they're on top of each other and the pressure is being cleared by Biscuit. Is anyone going to be back? Ham, I don't know what happened there, but Biscuit Galaxy is popping off with his second goal. I guess the Dominus, you know, gets quite a lot of power, and I don't know what happened to Hammy there. It just looked like he maybe had a bit of a lag spike or something like that. But yeah, it is 2-1 to Meme Team. Kickoff going to the way of Deviants. Darth just trying to take control, but Dragon is right on him. He's got good speed in the air, Dragon, and he makes sure that he shut down Darth really, really quick. And I think that's going to be the game plan here, especially for Meme Team. They know that Darth has got lots of ability. And as I mentioned, Darth, he tries to set up the double touch for himself, but he misses. A demo onto Venom. And it's going to slow down the offense from the Meme Team. Darth with a vital save, and it looks like they're going to try a counter-attack now. Darth passes it to the inside. Ham is there. Biscuit takes the save. He makes the save, but now we've got an open net for Venom. He's top bar, but Darth there to finish it for him, and it is 2-2 after 3 minutes. Ham with a fantastic touch. Venom really should have scored there, but at least Darth is there to finish it up. And we are now at 2-2 at 3 minutes in, and this is absolutely insane Rocket League. Both teams still feeling each other out, and I think they're also still warming up. There's a few misses and whiffs here, and especially on the positioning side, you can see that there's not a lot of passes happening. but I feel that that will eventually come as the series progresses. Darth just trying to take control of this ball here as he is third, but that's going inside to Bread, and Bread puts it in. Who was that in net? He didn't expect Bread to come here from the side. 50 there. Ham did not expect Bread to be there, and he actually takes the ball before Ham can touch it. And it is now 3-2 in favor of the Meme team. Darth, good kickoff there for Meme team. Bread puts it on the backboard. Mr. Dragon tries a pre-flip, but he misses that. And Biscuit Galaxy just trying to take control of the ball here. Venom with a big miss. You feel like that's not necessary at this moment. They can just wait, try and force some touches. Biscuit Galaxy's up. That shot's on target. Dragon just off, but Bread taking control, putting it on the backboard, trying to draw out some defenders, but he actually gave some time for Ham to actually get on the backboard and clear that. Mr. Dragon trying to put it on the backboard, but that is cleared by Venom. But the pressure is just carrying on here, and there's not a lot of boost left for Deviants to work with here. Dragon puts it off to the side. Hammy with a big clear, and it's on net, but Bread is right there to put it down. Biscuit Galaxy goes up, but now Bread on it, but he's used all of his boost, can't follow it up. Hammy with a good 50. Dragon just putting the ball down, and he's up against Darth. Puts the ball on the inside, but a great clear from Venom. Double commit from Darth and Venom, however, and this ball is high. Biscuit gets it through. What a 50. Darth could not even react in time to that one. Ham couldn't get high enough. Bread was too quick. And Biscuit actually goes under Venom, puts the bounce in for the boys, and it is now 4-2 in favor of Meme team. And hasn't been a lot of offense really coming out from Deviants here. They've just had a lot of pressure from the start. They scored the early 2 goals, but since then it's all been Meme team. The momentum has just been there with them, and yeah, but as I say, that pass comes inside. Darth just doesn't put it on target, but a great pass there coming out from Ham, and that was the first time we saw something offensive in offense since the first 2 minutes. And now we see a counter-attack. The shot is off target. Darth is up, but he misses. We had nobody back from Meme team. I don't know what happened there, but maybe they felt like they could score another one there, but just didn't happen. Good 50 from Venom, but Bread's taking control of the ball. Venom forces the touch. Darth puts it inside. Venom almost gets it in, and that was a really good play. We see some passes coming out here now from Deviants. Venom, poor touch. Would have liked to get something better on that. Had an open net, had the chance, and just couldn't put it away, and that could have maybe made the difference. And now we got 40 seconds left on the clock, and we got Deviants trailing by 2, and really trying to make something happen here. But now we got the offense again from Meme team. Good clear from Darth. Ham gonna try and follow it up. He's up nice and early. That goes onto the backboard. Do we have Darth following up? He tries to put it on the target, just didn't have enough boost. Ham also trying, but you know, anything can happen in Rocket League, but I feel like Meme team has got it in them to cover this. Darth, tough save. Galaxy is just absolutely popping off with 4 goals. That is just that's just insane. 3 assists coming out from Bread, and yeah, it looks like Meme team's in here for business as they go up 5-2, and it's safe to say that the first game will go to Meme team. And yeah, it's really the first few seconds of the game, well, first few minutes of the game really looked like it was all Deviants, but I think the Meme team came back and they really set up themselves, got good passes. I think there's some misses coming out from the Deviant side as well, which does cause a little bit of a gap in the rotations, and a bit tough, but big performance coming out here from Biscuit Galaxy, really putting it out there. And I think what's really happening here is that Biscuit Galaxy, well, Bread and Dragon is really forcing big plays out from Deviants here, and it leaves space in the net for Biscuit Galaxy to just put it away. And yeah, it looks like we are ready to head into game 2. We are 1-0 up for Meme Team. Let's see how Deviants responds. Maybe they'll put in a bit more from Darth, or we'll see what happens. But both teams should be warmed up. A fake kickoff coming here from Meme Team. Don't really know. It didn't really pose any threat to the Deviant side. Pass coming inside to Darth, but that is just nowhere near target. Venom puts it on the backboard. A miss. Wow, okay, I originally thought that was a miss from Bread, but he's working it up the field. A pinch from the Deviant side. Biscuit with a self pass. He just misses it. Back to Bread. Bread rolls it up the wall. Cut out by Venom. Misses coming out here from Mr. Dragon as well as Venom. Darth taking control of the ball. Looks for the dribble, but is cut out by Biscuit Galaxy. And it looks like we now have a bit of offense coming in from Deviants for the first time since the 2-minute mark of game 1. A big miss coming from Ham, but I don't know if it was a fake. But that was fantastic. Darth with a bit of space. Gets it over Biscuit. Can he get it past Bread? No, Bread is too solid to get it past him. And Venom takes control of the ball. And that's actually created a lot of space. Bread's alone for a little bit. But a demo coming out from Dragon onto Hamburger shuts down the offense just for a little bit and buys a little bit of time. Ball goes onto the backboard. Darth trying to control it. But it is cut out by Biscuit Galaxy. Ham maybe looking for the pass inside, but no one's there to receive. And the net is open. Venom onto the backboard. Gets a touch. But Biscuit is there to follow it. He misses. Venom misses. Dragon gets a touch on it. Darth passes it on the inside to Ham. Off of the roof of Ham. Almost working there. But the side of Meme Team is ready for that. And with 2 minutes down, it's still a no-0 score. Backboard onto Bread. Biscuit following, but the shot is off target. And that was the first real threat that Meme Team has posed for this game. So far, it's really been pretty even, but not a lot of shots coming out from Meme Team. Only 2 so far, but it's also 2 on each side. And the score is still 0-0. It looks like the misses and some of the double commits have been fixed by the Deviant side. Venom gets a past one. Dragon is up, looking to set up the double tap, but is just off. And Darth puts it on target. Bread caught a little, and he takes it through himself. Bread got caught in a little bit of an awkward situation here. He didn't know whether to go. Wanted to pick up the corner boost, and ended up backflipping in the nets. I don't think he had any boost to work with there. And Darth puts it in, and we have the first goal to Deviants. Darth up now off of the kickoff. Backflip from Biscuit! And Darth is absolutely popping off. I said Deviants need to do something, maybe bring Darth. And we start off with 2 goals in quick succession. Well, 1 goal in quick succession, but the second goal after 2 minutes and 21, and that is 2-0 up for Deviants. Great kickoff again. Venom really putting pressure. What? Well, yeah, looks like everything is falling apart here now for Meme Team. Venom with an interesting shot. I think Biscuit expected something a bit faster than that, and actually put him off, and we see another backflip coming from him. And now it's 3-0 to Ascendance, to Deviants, and I think Deviants is just going to try and keep possession of the ball, make sure... Oh my god! What a save from Dragon! Darth getting ready for the double tap. Ah! Shit! That was close. Interesting play. Fantastic save coming out there from Mr. Dragon, really pulling through there for his team. We got 2 saves on both sides here from Dragon and Biscuit, but a total of 7 shots coming out from the Deviant side, which really shows the amount of pressure that has been put on the Meme Team. And Deviants have really stepped up. Venom almost puts that in, but yeah, like I was saying, Deviants really putting the pedal to the metal here, and taking it to Meme Team. Darth with the fake, really forcing the big touch there from Bread, and Venom puts it on the backboard. Hamburger just waiting for a clear here. He's still got a bit of boost in the tank. Puts it in the middle. Down to Venom. Venom just couldn't get the shot on target. A double commit from Darth and Hamburger though. And that might give offensive pressure to Meme Team, but yeah, just not working out. But that was the first mistake that we've really seen from Deviants in this entire game. And with 3 goals up, I think it's pretty safe to say that the second game will go to Deviants, and it's exactly what I was expecting or hoping to see. Darth really picking it up. Hamburger almost putting another shot on target there. Really what I was expecting to see from a team like Deviants. Really, they've got the talent of Darth. They've got the talent of Hamburger, really putting in passes. I mean, he's got an assist for this game as well, and you really have that talent. And then a solid player like Venom, they should really be scoring more games like this, passing the ball more to each other, and it's good to see that has happened this game. But we have the second game going to Deviants, and it is 1-1, and we have a series on our hands here, ladies and gents. A total of 7... No, what? Can I do maths? Yes. 7 saves from the Meme Team. And yeah, it's just been insane pressure. And I would like to see some of the players just taking their time, maybe having a bit of a chat to the team, just finding out what they need to do to go this way forward. Excellent response from Deviants. And it's going to be interesting to see what Meme Team can come up with. So far, it's been looking like a lot of solo plays. Not really, well, just pouncing on the mistakes of Deviants, but when they fix their mistakes, there's no goal opportunities. So it's going to be interesting to see. They're going to have to try and pass the ball a bit more. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're into game 3. We are tied 1-1, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the tiebreaker. It's a best of 5, so we are definitely heading into a game 4, and we'll see how that goes. Venom passed to the inside onto Ham. Got lots of space to work with here, and he picked up 100. Goes for the air dribble, just misses the double tap, cut off by Bread. I think it was Bread. Mr. Dragon keeping the ball on himself, but gets demoed by Darth. A big miss, however, from... I missed who that was. I think it was Venom. A big miss from Venom, and obviously the Deviants wanting to pounce on that demo and trying to set up offense. Hamburger was pushing up already and didn't expect that miss, and we now have the first goal to Meme Team, and that surely will change the momentum on the side of Meme Team, and we'll see how they use that. But definitely the first mistake coming out here from Deviants, and they got punished for it. Now with the first minute done and dusted, it's going to be interesting to see how well the defense of the Meme Team can hold up here. Biscuit Galaxy up nice and early, trying to set up the double tap, just left of the goal. Venom clearing the ball. Bread gets a touch, just to no one is a bit of a tough 50 that. Dragon puts it into the middle, cleared out by Venom, but gives it right back to Dragon. Biscuit off the backboard into Bread, but Bread just sends it off to the side, knowing that there's not really an offensive opportunity there. Good 50 coming out from Biscuit, goes straight down, but Venom's up nice and early. Dragon trying to keep the ball on him, but Ham gets that out. Backboard for Bread. And just a bit of a sigh of relief here for Deviants, as they've just had like endless pressure. And looks like it's still continuing here as we've got a 2v1 situation, but Darth with a fantastic save, but no one's in net! What a save from the opposite goal! I can't believe that happened. Could have been 2-0 up, but just saved it. I guess he assumed... No, the net is open, and Darth with a speedy goal. No one's back. Mr. Dragon with a touch in. I think he got the smallest touch inside, and Darth really smashing that ball into goal, and Bread just too late on that back post rotation, could never save that one. And we are tied 1-1 in game 3, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolutely insane game. Darth trying to look for the pass to Venom, but just couldn't get that out. Dragon hitting the ball upfield. He's got no boost, but he just picked up the 100 and now he's ready to follow it up. But that's cut off by Venom. And now we see the offense here from Deviants. Venom trying to take the shot himself. Bread gets the save though, and Bread clears it off to the other side again. Venom is caught with no boost on the offense, and he's forced back. Biscuit Galaxy gets the demo on him, which leaves a gap. Another demo onto Ham. However, I don't think it's been punished very well. I feel like there was an opportunity in the net to score that, and there was a gap, just not exactly going the way of Meme Team. But now we have Bread trying to pick up some boost. Biscuit is on it, misses, but Bread saves the day. Hamburger just cutting off that pass in the midfield, and double commit coming out, but Ham didn't actually make contact with the ball either, so not really that dangerous for the Meme Team. But now we got a 1v1 situation. Venom doesn't put it in, but Darth picks the right side, the furthest away from Biscuit Galaxy. Was it Biscuit? No, it wasn't Biscuit, but it was Bread, the furthest side. Fantastic placement there from Darth, and it was actually a really good 50 from Venom. Even though he tried to take the shot, Darth was right there making sure that he can actually follow that up. And a good kickoff again here from the Deviant side. And now it looks like there's going to be pressure again off the ceiling. Hamburger trying to get the pass inside, but Biscuit cuts that one off. Darth puts the ball inside for Venom. Cut out, but a shot's on net. And I don't know, Meme Team thought that it is time to play offense. They thought that clear was big enough, and Biscuit as well as Dragon going for that ball. And that's what created the space in the net, and Ham pounces on that. And now it is 3-1, and with that goal insurance, we'll see if Meme Team can come back. But with a minute left on the clock, it looks like game 3 might be secured by the Deviant side. Biscuit Galaxy with no boost, can't follow it up. Nobody stealing the corner boost either. Net is open, but Dragon is there to cut it out. Pass to Bread, back down to Mr. Dragon, but Bread just not in a really good position to try and score that. Darth getting the demo on Biscuit, and good pressure here from the Deviant side. And with 30 seconds left, gonna need a miracle here from Meme Team. And Dragon looking for the air dribble himself, just can't get the dunk onto Venom. Venom getting it past him, but Biscuit trying to clear that up. Dragon with a touch forward, but no one's there to follow that up. However, not a fantastic touch here from the Deviant side. Biscuit following up. And it looks like that might just be it, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1. 3-1 game 3. And now that is 2-1 to Deviants. And yeah, they must feel more comfortable going into game 4, knowing that they're a game up, that they can, you know, well, it's always nice to be 2-1 up than 2-1 down. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what Deviants can come up with here now. I think other than that one mistake, that the one goal that Meme Team scored was off of a mistake from Deviants. And, you know, it's good to see that a team can pounce on mistakes. But the tougher teams you go up against will punish that a lot more. And so Meme Team really punishing the mistakes here from the Deviant side. However, not a lot of mistakes from the Deviant side. So that's also another thing you got to think of. And they got to try and force a bit more of an, or have a bit of a more offensive threat. But we see Bread pulling out the Nissan GTR, trying to pull off, I think, probably a Jacer. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, as we see the kickoff going the way of the Meme team side and the pressure early on onto the Deviants, but it has been cleared. Biscuit trying to keep a bit more possession of the ball, and that's probably a good thing. Trying to force out a mistake. Pass inside to Bread. Bread puts a shot on target, but that's cleared by Venom. And that was really good offensive pressure. Nice pass inside. And into game 4, we see big pressure coming out from the Meme team. A double commit from Deviants. Dragon keeping possession of the ball, but just couldn't get something threatening on target. Pre-jump from Dragon. That was almost... I was really, really close. Pass inside to Bread. Bread puts it on target. And that's the first goal to Meme team. Fantastic pass here inside from Biscuit. Nice and quick to Bread. And Ham just not quick enough to the ball. Venom getting it on his roof, but also just not good enough to get that out. And we have the first goal to Meme team with a minute down on the clock. And it already looks a lot more comfortable this game. Dragon trying to keep possession of the ball. I think a big play that they have made is they've decided we should try and keep a bit more possession, force out boost and rotations or challenges from, oh my, Dragon almost taking it himself from his own backboard. Trying to force out more bad rotations from the Deviant side. And they have scored the first goal, so we'll see how Deviants respond to this and if they can get any decent challenges. Double commit from Dragon and Braid though, but Biscuit's there to clear it up. It's actually a 1v1 situation. Venom misses it. Braid puts it off to the side. What? I think that's another save coming out from Braid. I think that might be the second one. And we'll see. Last time he did that, it came back to haunt them and they actually put a game down. So we'll see how that goes. Venom on with a fantastic touch and Ham with a miss, so he leaves Darth in quite a tough position here. But a demo coming out on Bread, but it is traded by Dragon. Biscuit gets it past one, but ends up with no boost, leaves it down to Bread. Bread just puts it on the crossbar. Ham with a bit of boost to work with, but Dragon cuts it out nice and quickly. Venom with a pass up high, Ham putting it back down for Venom. But that is cut off by Bread. Really good play there from Deviants, putting on the pressure. It's nice to see that they're trying to respond with a quick goal here. And with 2 minutes and 20 left on the clock, it's going to be interesting to see if they can score. Bread with an opportunity, but not putting it on target there. Dragon getting the demo onto Darth, though, which is a vital player. But Venom, nice and quick to the ball before the pass happened. Gets it past one, but Hammy did cut that out, and it was actually a nice pass inside. We see some mistakes here coming from the Meme team. I think they are dry on boost. Darth not getting that one. Braid just being a bit too speedy, but yeah, had to hustle there on defense. And now Biscuit is just really trying to force out a 50 here for his team, which works, but they all end up upfield momentarily. Ham puts the shot on a really fantastic angle. And great pass there from Darth, nice and high. They knew that Meme team didn't have a lot of boost. And Ham also puts it nice and high into the net. And they were not able to save that. And with 1 minute and 32 seconds left, we are tied at game 4. And wow, this has just been, oh my, what? The Dragon just bumped Venom. I'll have to see this again, because it looks like Venom completely missed this. What a bump coming out from Mr. Dragon, going for the bump play, gets it past Darth, and he's got the presence in mind to know that if he bumps Venom, no one's going to be back. And that is a fantastic way to score your second goal. And Dragon trying to pop off again, he gets a second touch! What? Dragon is just popping off, gets the touch and enough boost to just drop this down past Venom, and he just absolutely annihilated Deviants on that play. I am done. 3-1, ladies and gentlemen, with a minute to go, and I don't know how Deviants are going to respond to this after two fantastic goals from Dragon, really, to say the least. And we almost saw a good passing play coming out, but just not coming out there. Biscuit with a tough touch. Gets bumped by Darth as well, but not really anything coming from that. Was recovered well from the meme team. Darth with a nutty angle though! Oh my god! We are seeing plays here today. Venom with a pass inside. Darth from the inside of the net. Puts it on target. I am... Darth and Dragon really just pulling out all the stops here for their team. And with 45 seconds left, it's going to be Darth with another air dribble. Looks for the bump, misses it. Venom puts it on the backboard, can't double. And that is the offense for Deviants. Ham couldn't do anything. He had no boost. 30 seconds, Bread puts the insurance goal in. Not the best. Well, yeah, it wasn't really a clear. It was a pass from Biscuit Galaxy. No back post rotation coming in from Deviants there. And it really just left that hole exposed for Bread. And he saw that opportunity. And he really puts the insurance goal in for the meme team. And with 2 goals to go, 20 seconds left on the clock, you can... It's hard to not see meme team just riding the boat here and trying to secure game 4. And it looks like it is going to be 2-2, and we are going to have a tiebreaker again in this fantastic series. I told you guys in the beginning it's going to be a game to watch, and here we are, 2-2. We are tied after 4 games. We still don't know who's going to take this series. A fantastic performance coming out from Dragon. 2 fantastic goals, a bump play, and then just a fantastic carry through all the way through to the goal, and getting it past Venom. It was phenomenal to watch, and then an insane angle from Darth as well. The only goal he scored was a fantastic goal, and it's been... If this is what Game 4 was like, then I can't imagine what Game 5 is going to be. The goals, Braid coming in solid with 2 as well, really putting that Nissan GTR, oh, well, I think it's a Nissan GTR, putting the Nissan GTR to work. And yeah, good assists coming out from the meme team as well. I like 4 assists for their 4 goals, which means that they've really started working on their offense, getting the passes out to their players, and really making sure that they can put those on target. As it looks like we have gone to the North Pole to play the last game. And I don't know if this is exactly the map that we are going to play. We might have a bit of a pause. Okay, it looks like we are going to have a slight pause, ladies and gentlemen, to remake the lobby, as we have to play, or not have to, but we are playing the final match on none other than Champions Field to crown the champions, see who is going to be, well, to crown the champions of this series, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to get right into it. We are going to join the lobby very, very soon. So don't go anywhere. Game 5 is going to happen in the next few seconds. We're just waiting until we've got everyone in the lobby, and then we are going to get going. Champions Field, it is the decider map, and what a fantastic place to choose who is going to be the winner. As you guys can see with the RLCS banners on the field, it's just fantastic. They've got from, what's it, season 4, season 3, all the way up to season 8 winners. You can see there Justin, Turbopulsar, Garrett G finally getting their names up on Season 8 as well, after a big win there from NRG in Season 8. And what a game that was. RLCS is a place to watch, guys. But for now, we have the decider match. It is game 5. Deviants versus Meme Team. And after a bit of a pause, we're going to see a goal coming from Hamburger. A miss from Meme Team. And hopefully that is going to be the only mistake we see today. A side flip coming out from Mr. Dragon. And yeah, Hammy is going to say we take those. But we see Deviants putting the first one into net, and it's going to be interesting to see how Meme Team responds to this, especially after that miss from Dragon. Can he compose himself and actually put in the performance in game 4? Pass coming out from Venom, just a bit too poisonous for, well, venomous for Dark to actually try and put that on net. And now we can see an offense, Mr. Dragon just not getting that pass inside. Darth carrying the ball himself, but is cut out by Bread. And Bread trying to get a pass inside. However, nothing too threatening just yet as we see a clearance coming out from Darth. Not much boost to work with. However, he's staying on this ball. Trying to force a bad touch from Bread, but Bread keeps it under control. However, Ham cuts it off. Biscuit putting it down to Dragon. Decent 50 coming out, and Bread is gets to that ball first. Puts the pass inside. Biscuit just sending it wide. And they can't put a shot on target just yet. And with the first minute go, Droth with a dribble almost puts it into the net with a floor pinch as well. He just completely sidesteps the defense, says no thanks, I'll go over you and pinch it this way. But just not getting it out on target. Dragon sending it off to the side to Biscuit, but Venom just a bit too quick there for Biscuit. Fred just sends it upfield, but gives possession away to Darth. Gets it over one, but Biscuit is right on it, making sure that he doesn't have enough space. Venom up nice and early, but Bread gets it over one. And Dragon, with not a lot of boost in the tank, couldn't get a fantastic pass off to Bread. And now we see an offense coming here from Deviants. Venom's up nice and early. Puts it on the top right, but Biscuit there to save. Puts it onto the left for Bread, but gets cut out. And Bread just taking control of the situation, making sure that his teammates can get back. Venom up nice and early, making sure that Dragon can't go up for that ball. And Ham challenging that in the air. It's a bit of a scary ball to the inside. A pass from Biscuit. Bread going for the double tap, but good patience there from Darth to read the play, see what Bread is going to do, and just put that away. Darth with 0 in the tank, really can't follow that up. Decent 50 coming out from Ham though. Venom trying to take the challenge, gets a good 50, and for a moment stops the offense coming out here from Meme Team. And I think they're gonna have to put give a little gas here, Meme Team. I think they're slowing down. They think they have more time than what they actually have, but they just have 2 minutes. And not only do they need to score 1 goal, but they need to score a second goal in order to take the game. And we see a bit of sloppy defense coming out here from the boys in blue. However, it looks like it hasn't been punished from the Deviant side, and you feel like it really should be. If they can get that second goal, it would be a really decent insurance goal. However, I don't think they really want to risk anything. Hammy missing that touch, trying to get it to the inside to Darth. Not getting the passes this game that he would like to. However, Darth with a second touch, a double commit coming out from a Deviant side, and it's going to slow down their offensive rotation here, definitely. And Dragon just keeping the ball himself. Quick follow there by Biscuit, but not really getting the ball past midfield. And now we have a threatening position here from Ham. Darth looking for the demo, just misses it. And I feel if he could get that demo, it would have been a different story. Venom with 0 boost, just going to try and force a 50. Ham right on his tail. Big clear from Bread. And the entire Meme Team is on the left side. Fantastic angle from Dragon. What a pass from Biscuit. You know, I told him how everyone's on the left side, but if they pass and shoot like that, that's fine. What a fantastic angle. What an equalizer. And with 42 seconds to go, it is 1-1 and we still do not have a goal, a game, or anything to differentiate these two teams. Darth with a tough situation. Braid puts it on target, but Hammy actually gets it out. We have a moment of a Rule 1 not respecting, or Rule 2, whatever you see it. And a bit of a tough defense here. Not a lot of boost for the Deviants, but it is cleared out by Hammy. And Ham with a boost steal as well, going to slow down the offensive rotation here. And it looks like they're just going to try and kill the ball. Maybe one last offensive rotation. One last ditch effort to try and score here. Braid puts it on the backboard. Meme team has boost for this. No one in net. Cleared by none other than Venom, and we are in overtime on game 5, ladies and gentlemen. The first overtime of the series, and how fitting is it that it is game 5. Darth staying on the ball, putting it out, making sure that Braid wastes a little bit of boost trying to get that out, but now we got both players of the Deviants in the midfield, and that leaves a gap in the net. And after 17 seconds in overtime, we have a mistake from Deviants, and Mr. Dragon is not going to say no to that opportunity. Game 5 goes to Meme team, and Deviants goes down 2-3 or 3-2 to Meme team. Dragon pulling off 2 goals again this series, and it's just been fantastic. Dragon really stepping it up the last 3 games, and it's I don't know what to say. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. First few games, Deviants looked on it, but then they didn't look on it, and then Meme team exactly the same from them. And but the last 2 or 3 games, Mr. Dragon just absolutely, he just made everything look absolutely fantastic. Darth also with really good goals, and 1 goal separated these 2 teams at the end of the day. And what a fantastic series. My name is It's Me Monster. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. If you want to watch more Momentum games, make sure to check it out, and because it's going to be an insane season, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next match. Bye-bye.